Time now for a special two-part series we are launching today, looking at the amount of time we spend on phones, computers, and tablets. A new poll revealing nearly half of all moms and dads think their kids spend too much time in front of screens. Agreed. ABC's Dr. Richard Besser set out to find out the impact it has on our kids.
Screens. Parents can't live with them.
HR, it's time to put the iPad away.
And kids can't live without them.
Can I have the iPad?
Stop.
We've heard the downsides of excessive screen time, how they alter children's sleep, school performance, even aggressive behavior. Among kids 8 and older, one study found that between 1999 and 2009, screen time increased by an hour to more than 7 hours a day. But in kids younger than 8, it's the Wild West. There just aren't any studies yet.
It's a cautionary tale. We really have to think about, is there a downside to this, because we don't know it yet.
Tova Klein, author of How Toddlers Thrive, runs the world-renowned Barnard Toddler Center in New York City. She invited us to watch a group of preschoolers through a two-way mirror to see the difference between kids playing with regular toys and iPads.
Hi, and guys. This is Teacher Tori.
When we bring the kids in the room, the two boys, Garrett and Milo, beeline for the iPads, while the girls choose toys.
The thing that surprised me the most was that more children weren't attracted to the screens. Girls, as they get older, tend to be more involved in that imaginary play.
While there's no research to show that boys favor technology more than girls at this age, look what happens when we try to distract Milo from the iPad.
Milo, what are you playing?
There's no response, right? They get glued. They really get glued to technology.
But the girls never fully tune out their environment, talking, interacting, connecting.
Are all the people up there? You put them all in there?
She's not missing what's going on in the rest of her environment.
But the boys can't even hear the teacher calling their name.
They were incredibly focused. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's not bad if it's a part of their day, if it's not all day. But some children would be on a screen all day if given a choice.
Next, we take away all the iPads but one. Garrett dominates it. Milo has trouble transitioning and wanders around for 2 minutes. When the last iPad is taken away, the boys join the girls in being more social, verbal, and creative.
Even though they were really engaged and focused, they could create, they could see what other children were doing.
They were reacting to each other.
They were reacting to each other, they were watching each other, which is such an important part of early childhood.
And here with me now is Dr. Richard Besser. It was shocking to see the gender issues with this.
Yeah, you know, I could have watched these kids all day. You know, as a parent and a pediatrician, what you learn from play is fascinating. What really struck me was that only those kids who were really playing with toys seemed to be having fun. Everyone was engaged. You know, they were focused on what they were doing. But the girls, they were talking to each other. They were smiling. They were laughing. Oh, it was fun. It's what you think of as fun.
Wow. And so what do kids learn in free play that they don't learn with electronics?
You learn life skills. So, you know, you learn to use your imagination and curiosity. There's no rules when you've got those toys. They learn how to engage in negotiation and compromise. How do you get someone to join your world? How do you lead? How do you follow? And then you learn social cues. You're looking at faces. Did I make somebody unhappy? Did I give them pleasure? Those things you need to use in life. And if your face is down looking at electronics, you don't learn any of that.
And we're focused on our kids, but Robin pointed this out to me as I was walking over. She was like, kettle black, kettle black. Us adults are doing the same thing.
Exactly.
And our kids are learning
my
that.
Parents, my kids do it to me all the time. Dad, and I'm on my device, and it goes both ways.
Wow. Well, there are some electronics and some apps that are good for your kids, and we're going to get into that.
Lots of tips and tomorrow on what to use and how to control the time.
All right. In the meantime, Dr. Besser will be taking all of your questions on Twitter this morning, and I'm sure people have a lot of them.